good morning. Well, I've got this dirty cup. It's not really dirty. Last night I woke up, I don't know what time it was. Could have been around midnight or something. And I was hungry. But as we all know, eating in the night is never a good solution for anything, unless you're on night shift or something. So I decided that I would have a cup of decaf. So I did that. I had a nice, warm, lovely cup of decaf, and then I went back to bed. That was really nice. So I thought, well, I'm just going to put the cup in the fridge instead of having yet another dirty cup, because in just a few hours, I'm going to make more coffee. So I am going to make, let's see, here we go. This is Odacio. This is a kind of a new coffee to me because when I first got it in my sampler pack, I guess it didn't strike me one way or another enough when that one capsule that I tried to get more. Let's see, do I have it on my list here? I kept a list of everything. No, I don't even have it listed as one. I don't know, maybe it wasn't in my sampler pack. But here, let's see. Odacio, 7.77 ounces. It has an intensity of 7. And the reason I tried it again is because some people mentioned it on the Nespresso Cafe Corner Facebook page, and somebody asked me what I thought of it. And so I figured I'll get a sleeve. Oh, I love the color of the capsule. And actually, it turned out to be a very nice coffee. So anyway, this morning, I'll let that brew there. Oh, good morning, Lori. Hey, if you're watching, say something so I can greet you. So I read this quote this morning, and I thought this is so cool because it was by Marcus Aurelius, who's back, a Roman guy from 2,000 years ago or something like that. I mean, I don't know why people are impressed when they read something by some old-timey guy, whether it's, 100 years ago, 1,000, 2,000 years ago, and they go, wow, how'd they know that? People are people. Well, anyway, so he said, and I always say something along the lines of, because I can't remember the exact words, but the concept he was conveying, oh, good morning, Dwight, long time no see. The concept he was conveying is, if something on the outside of you, not some inner thing, or not like something that has happened to you, or maybe you're sick or something, but, things that are going on around you, if something external is disturbing you, then it's really simple to stop being disturbed by it. Change your mind. Change your outlook. Change your attitude about it. He said it in a much more catchy way. I just can't remember the exact words, but I'll put it in the description of this video after I get off. Oh dear. Whew. Okay. Not going to overflow. And what really impressed me, is the whole idea of what I usually talk about, which is if something, let me just eject my capsule here. There we go. And I'll give this a little stir. If something's going on, like let's say in the news, or even in your own family, or in a relationship you're having, and it's just, bugging the heck out of you, there is a way to deal with it. if it's something that you can't do anything about, change your mind. For instance, in my apartment complex, I've talked about this before. You know, if you have a dog, you're walking your dog, or, I mean, some people walk cats. I haven't seen them around here do it, but I have lived in neighborhoods where people do that. So, if you're walking your pet, I once knew someone with a pet skunk that would walk it on a leash. Anyway, whatever your pet is, if it poops, you're supposed to pick it up and, you know, dispose of it in the proper place. Well, recently there must have been some new people who moved in, and either they did not get the message when they went through all the pages of the lease in the management office, or I don't know, maybe they're sending their kids out with the dog and didn't talk to their kids about it, or I don't know what. Maybe they're just plain irresponsible. But it was really bugging me. You know, I'd go by the same places every day with Grayson, and I could see people were not picking up. You know, it's gross and disgusting, and it smells, and it attracts flies and stuff like that. Anyway, so you know what I started doing? I started walking other places, and I don't go by those places. And if I do happen to notice that, you know, I go by a place where somebody has not picked up, I just don't get into thinking about it. And sometimes I'll walk by and I'll just go. But I try to even not have that much of a reaction. I can control my reactions or responses to things. So if I don't get in the habit of seeing it and having to have a certain response, because, you know, walking by and going, that, even just making that facial expression, you know, it kind of triggers emotions. I don't know, it's just a negative thing. So I try to focus on something positive, because there's like a lot of beautiful plantings in my neighborhood, and, you know, people make their little tiny plots of land in front of their apartments look pretty and stuff. Or I can look at this big lug here that I'm walking. Did you finish your breakfast, puppy? We'll go out soon, okay? Yes. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to have him shaved pretty soon here, either the next few days or the next couple weeks. I mean, look at him. It's like he's wearing carpeting. You know, he's got to be hot out there in 80, 90 degree weather. Plus, when he plays and he runs around, like when I take him to my daughter's house and he's running in the backyard, he gets dirt and, you know, pieces of bushes on him and stuff. Right, Grayson? You do, don't you? Well, anyway, so, yeah, when I'm out walking him, I find something else to focus on, so that the irresponsible people's pets' leavings don't aggravate me. So, you know, that's so cool that Marcus Aurelius, back a couple thousand years ago, made those comments. Yeah, they were actually written down. That's how people know. And, you know, there's all these writings by all these old guys. People are people. You know, I'm sure there were cavemen that were aggravated by other cavemen. People haven't changed all that much. We're just put together a certain way. We have a certain notion, a certain personality, emotions. Inside, we're very much more alike than we appear to be on the outside. So, yeah, some of these old guys shared some things that, kind of boggles your mind to think, yeah, they knew that too. Oh, this is very tasty. I'm wondering, should I have one of my sweet breakfast bars with it? Or should I put Christmas cookie syrup in it and have my Cheerio things that are not quite so sweet, because then they taste like Christmas cookies? Oh my goodness. All these choices. I wasn't planning to go on this long. Oh, good morning, Laura. But I have got all these different syrups back here. Oh my goodness. I received my order. I order maybe every, 3 months or so from skinnymixes.com and replenish my syrup. Sometimes they have new ones, like this time around they had birthday cake skinny syrup. Anyway, well, here I'm getting off on a tangent. It's like we're sitting and having coffee together, except you don't have a chance to say anything. Well, listen, thank you for joining me. That's so good. I may just keep drinking it like this and wait a few minutes to have my breakfast with my second cup of coffee. All right, I'm gonna go. I don't want to keep you on here just with me blathering on about things. Have a wonderful day. And remember, a lot of having a wonderful day has to do with your deciding what your attitude is going to be about the things that you see and are exposed to. And hey, Kevin, I'm just getting off here, but you can go back and listen. Kevin is kind of a newlywed. Woo, congratulations. And I'll talk to you guys later.